the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. It's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. Saints taking on the New England Patriots.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's third down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 43 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The numbers a week ago for Michel. There was no answer for him defensively. Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch, because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is hoping that carries over to this week as well.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
At the 14-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Let's go! If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, a new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It has to be.
And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now we see quarterback Drew Brees in his New Orleans offense.
My X factor is I'm a freight train.
That bittersweet week of the NFL season, haven't we? The last week of the regular season, week 17. Come on, Brandon. Can he win the MVP? Can he do it here in this last game?
Well, he's got to make a strong impression here in the final week. It's an interesting race. My MVP ballot is at the top of my email right now, and I'm not voting until we've seen all the games here today.
Where is he going?
Man that waits until the season is over, doesn't turn it in early. I think if he has a big game here and gets a little bit of help, maybe other guys don't play as well, he's got a great shot.
That was second down run for Murray. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And the numbers for Latavius Murray last time out. 15 carries, 69 yards.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game, because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. other team's philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. On the delay, this is Murray. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harris. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Brandon, after last week, we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Sliding out of the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. They'll run with Michelle. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
With no score.
On 2nd down now, Michelle. There he goes, left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel with touchdown number 12 on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your number 1 path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
In less than a yard.
Bree's going to try and throw on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
46-yard line.
They run from the shotgun with Murray. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard. yard up to the 47.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And did he put that on a dime?
Damn.
Wow, out of bounds at the 1 yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead, it goes out of bounds at the 1 yard line.
Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down and about the length of the football. On third down, Michel. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. On the ground is Michel. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And in week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Out of the gun now on third down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the gun, they run with Michel. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Kendall Beckwith on the stop. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. 2nd and 6. Flushed out right. Open man right side, Myers. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do. Look at the big man rumble.
This fucking game, yo.
A fumble return and a Saint touchdown.
X pops up, then disappears, and then I fumble. Okay.
This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
And the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but
what is that?
Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Patriot 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be down at the 46. Well, they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a 1st down.
Eluding the pressure right, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep for Hilton. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
Patriots.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Drew Brees into his 40s now. Doesn't have the strong arm that he once did, but don't tell this defense that right now. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And some room to work. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots' 5-yard line.
Again, it's Murray. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Latavius Murray with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And it's Michel once again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's got this down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On the handoff, it's Michel. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the...
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. Damian Harris with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
25-yard line.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, and the defense gave one up. And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they need.
That's fucking wild.
Loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because The receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver.
Illegal blocking the back that fast, though. Come on, man.
First down.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On the ground, Michel. And Michel will have the first down and more as they'll finally stop him at the 23-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Again, it's Michel. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Michel. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively.
Jordan Evans on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up...
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. This is Michel. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
45-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Patriots.
They'll run out of the gun with Michel. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Back to throw. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
First down.
On the ground, this is Michel. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll keep it on the ground. Michel, and he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Back to throw here. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn.
Oh, motherfucker.
Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I didn't see that motherfucker.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
They're on 24-yard line.
So the Patriots coming out now. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And Michel will have the first down and more. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
They'll run on first down. Michel, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Myers. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Got a quick flash about being in their huddle. Whatever the play call was, it was tagged with these words. Make sure you stay in the middle of the field. That's where we want to be.
And he did just that. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater, and a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater.
A 32-yard attempt.
And off the upright, and it goes.
Let's go!
It's good. The kick is good, and that writes a crazy finish to this one.
I did everything in my fucking possibility to lose that game. Thank God I didn't.
On the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Patriots, a final win means they will finish off the regular season at a very strong 12-4. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Saints, despite the loss here, they're going to wind up with a very good 11-5 overall mark. And now they'll have to see how the final playoff picture will all shake out. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.